Welcome back to Anchor Analysis. Tonight, the Commodores lost 74-66 to the women's Alabama Crimson Tide. That's 4 consecutive losses in SEC play now, and really, the Commodores had the game for the first 3 quarters. They go into the fourth quarter with a 6-point cushion, but when you allow 7 more rebounds in the second half, not much can happen. Henry, what went wrong tonight for the Commodores to not come out with a win?
I think it was a rough fourth quarter for the Commodores. They got outscored 28-14 in the fourth quarter. They had that solid lead in the third quarter, and I think they just were unable to finish the game, unable to get the points and the rebounds to finish it off.
I mean, you said it really, really perfectly, and Henry had a chance after the game to talk to the coach and said, what would you have done differently to guard number 3? Number 3 was their ultimate scorer, 24 points, 9 rebounds. She really killed it and was a factor the entire night. And Shay said to you, it was really fun, he said, you know those dogs in high school sports or when you're younger, just the people that they're on the court and they make a difference? That's what it was. The Commodores just had to contain her. We know she's going to be a factor, but she can't command the game, kind of like a Dalton Connect in basketball. What do you think the Commodores could have done differently?
Yeah, I mean, Nye and Barker were the 2 main scorers for Alabama, and they were able to dominate the Commodores in the second half. And I think they tried to start to kind of double team both those players in the paint and things in the second half, but they were just all over the court, beating the Commodores on rebounds and points.
And the schedule doesn't get easier, Henry. The Commodores are playing LSU on Thursday. LSU, they played Iowa. They beat Iowa in the national championship last year. I know they're 13th in the rankings, but they're still a team the Commodores need everything to go right. The margin of error is so thin. When your biggest player, Sasha Washington, is 6'2", I mean, you're seeing it in every SEC game. They're getting out-rebounded. Tonight, Commodores just weren't able to make as many threes in the second half.
Yeah, and that lack of size is really the Achilles heel of this Vanderbilt women's basketball team. They were hot from 3 early on in this game, and that rate just slowed down by the end of the game, which caused them to inevitably lose. But as you said, LSU is going to be a really strong competitor on Thursday, and if the Commodores can shoot well from beyond the arc and try and get some points in the paint, it could potentially be an upset.
And the Commodores still have their season in front of them. People still say they are a March Madness team, maybe like a first 4-in type team. They're around 50th in the NET. You could see that fall next week, but I still see them potentially, if they make a good push in the SEC tournament, dancing in March.
Yeah, and I think these are the growing pains of the season, right? They had such a strong start. They were 16-1, kind of in the first 2 games of conference play.
Yeah.
This is their first bit of adversity, but I think if they bounce back from the strong, win some of their next games, the season's far from over.
Do not expect a win against LSU on Thursday, but a competitive performance can really help propel this team into another winning run as they head into mid to late February.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you.